Hi guys, welcome to Land's End Airport. Today we're taking the TBM900 to the Isles of Scilly. Okay, we need to go ahead and start getting this set up now, so we'll put the GPU on. Delete that. Okay, static, quick, veto. Rising caps can all come off. That GPU is loud, so we'll close the door. There we go. Okay, we have plenty of fuel. It's only a 15-minute journey, which is amazing because to have a return flight there in the real world is £200, which is bloody extortionate. Okay, so nav lights can come on. Just wait for our systems to come on. There's no analog gauges in this, so we do have to wait for all of this to initialize before we can start the engines, so we can keep an eye on our ITT and our NG. How do I get rid of yoke? I can't remember. Right.
Aural warning, okay.
Systems off, still waiting for this to come on. Which is weird because this normally comes on first. That'll be why. Need to turn everything on. There we go. Come down to battery now. Shh.
Pause system test. Okay.
We'll load it in. Move that to load in. There we go. Get rid of the GPU. Shots can stay on until we've started. Okay, so we go across the top here. Highlights I don't need. Dim off, cabin off, access off. We don't need any of those. Starter. And need the pump on. Fuel selector onto auto. AP trims I think can come on afterwards, so go ahead and start the aircraft on the right tank for fuel. Hold for 2 seconds. And introduce low idle. Okay, so watching the ITT, make sure that doesn't rise too hot, and we're watching the NG, make sure we get 30%, 50% by 30 seconds. Okay, good start into high idle. Okay, and into flight idle. Okay, we go across now and turn our aircon on. That always stays in the auto position. It's fine. And I think I've covered everything here. Initial separator needs to come on. Auxiliary boost pump should be off. Oh. And there we have it. We can go flaps 1. It's a very, very easy plane to start, although, as I have found out, if you do not take your caps and covers off, you are in a world of bother. Right. We head straight out. As we see on the GPS here, we have already got our track and everything set. I'm also using Sky Demon, so we can go ahead and do this. Initial separator is on, yes we know. Okay, I'm going to have to put it in reverse to get it into the taxi range because I've not set my not set a button up. Okay, and I need to take the handbrake off. Oh, it is off. Okay. Just need a bit more on this grass. Seems to struggle on this grass. Okay, we've got 16 knot winds. I don't know what it is at Scilly just yet. We can tune in the ATIS. I think they have ATIS there when we get there. Okay, there's an aircraft stuck on the end of the runway. That's weird. Strobes on, landing lights on. He's been there a fair while as well. I don't really understand what's going on there. This aircraft is oversensitive. I've even changed the sensitivity settings and it's still too sensitive for me. Okay, off we go. That's the tiniest little input there and we're just flying all over the place. Up we go. Gear up. It's not the best day for flying, has to be said. Okay, your damper can come on and inertial separator off. Okay, long ship should be just off to our left. I don't know if we can see that. No. Okay, there we go. This aircraft is very, very sensitive. I mean, it's an amazing bit of kit, but it is very, very sensitive. Okay, so apart from running Great Britain South, we're completely stock. Apart from a few free plugins, like the HD textures for the airports, which you're not really going to notice at an airport like Land's End. Okay, so the maximum we can go here is 4,000 feet. Completely off track because I'm not paying attention. So it's known as the Land's End Transit Corridor. Really gathering some speed now. Below the clouds just a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get the weather information for St Mary's. Okay, so they don't have an ATIS, which I didn't think they would have. Weather. Okay, 040 at 12 knots, and the pressure is 1035 on QNH. That is it, straight in front. I think we'll just fly straight towards it. Quite happy with where we are. I've changed my trim controls and now I'm doing everything back to front at the inches, and that's annoying. I think it's around there somewhere. We'll leave it at that. Just had to update it, so everything's changed back to its default settings. Must be a way of changing. There we go. 1035 is what we want. Still descending. There we go. So now we have the correct settings. Very murky. I don't know what the conditions would be for them to fly out here in this sort of weather. Even with all this cloud and the TBM, and we're running a very good graphics, still getting 60 frames. Pretty happy about that. I have just swapped to an RTX 2070 8GB. Performance increase for me at least was massive. I mean, I had a 960 2GB before that, and I was getting around 20 to 25 frames with this in clear weather. And now you can see it's completely overcast. Visibility is not great, and I'm recording as well, which knocks a few frames off. And it's sitting fairly comfortably most of the time at 60 frames. Okay, so our approach is going to take us in over St. Martin's Head, and then we'll probably have a look at St. Charles's Castle. King Charles's Castle, there we go. The weather's not great, so I don't know how much of it we're going to see, but taking a little right turn just to take us towards St. Martin's Head. Okay, so our approach is going to take us in over St. Martin's Head, which is the island we can see just here. And then we're going to fly around down to King Charles's Castle and then in runway 09, as that's what the winds favour. It's 12 knot winds at the moment. Like I say, this thing is oversensitive, so I can't guarantee that this is going to be a great landing at all. We'll give it a good go. That's St. Martin's Head down there. straight for King Charles's Castle. We've got Round Island, the lighthouse on down there. Being quite a landmark to the Isles of Scilly that we'll be able to see it. Apparently not. There's Round Island. Might be able to see the castle off the left wing.
Landing gear.
And no castle, that is a bit disappointing, never mind. Oh. Taking her off the ball. Aircraft basically lives, so however you leave it, you will then find it next time you come to it. It's a brilliant bit of kit, similar to how A2As have to look after their aircraft. Similar sort of thing. We've got Bishop's Rock over to our right hand side. Distance.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
It's coming.
Landing gear. Pretty much straight, there it is. Wow, that is hard to see in this murky weather. Going the right way. Nope, nose down. There we go. Okay, so I've got world objects set at maximum. I've got 4 times SFAA, I think it is. Okay, your damper off. That wind is coming in at a 45-degree angle to the nose. As you can see, actually, by the way we're crabbing quite nicely towards the runway.
Don't like how sensitive this aircraft is. It's horrendous. Literally the only downside to it. I mean, I'm only using a joystick compared to the yoke, but wow, I was not expecting that at all. That was not the wind, I literally just wanted to pull back just a little bit to flare. Never mind. Anyway, we've arrived. Welcome to the Isles of Scilly. A wonderful place that I'd love to visit. One day I will. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.